Yo, yo, YouTube, what's going on? Sanjeev Rajaram. So, I'm not a very active person on this thing called the YouTube community, which is like comment threads on very popular YouTube videos and then video responses from some YouTubers to other YouTubers. I ain't really about that life. But I do kind of watch it for fun sometimes. And a lot of these videos talk about fair use and copyright and plagiarism. And of course, if you're an active editor on Wikipedia, you probably know what fair use is and the fair use laws. To sum it up, it's basically where you can use some intellectual property in your own videos or content, a limited amount usually, as long as it's for the purposes of commenting, teaching, or something along those lines. If you really want to understand it better, probably best to consult a lawyer who is specialized in that field. Yeah, but I'm not here to give any legal advice, or medical advice for that matter. I thought I'd make this video to help people understand how to not plagiarize and how to cite sources properly. So, of course, I'm pretty sure for the purposes of YouTube, you don't really need to cite it in any specific format like MLA, APA, or AMA. But doing it in one of those manners may be beneficial to you avoiding plagiarism. So, for example, in my previous video, the one on powdered proteins, I cited several of my sources. All of them were articles. So basically, first I included the author's names, first name and then last name. Then I included the date of publication. Then I put in the title of the article. Then I wrote the journal which it comes from, and then the specific volume and specific page where I got the information and when I accessed the information, and I also provided a link to the full text or abstract. And usually for any image, I usually take them from Wikipedia, since most Wikipedians upload fair use images that are usually released under a Creative Commons license, or that are released into the public domain, which makes them the easiest to reference back to. There are several different licenses. A full description of each can be found on Creative Commons. Of course, Wikipedia isn't the only source of fair use images. You can go to Google and actually filter out images so that you can find specific ones that are labeled for reuse. As long as you cite it the way it's indicated, you won't be plagiarizing. So as long as you follow all the rules of its use, you'll be good. Now this next one is an original idea of my own. So whenever I use someone else's work, be it fair use or not, for example, if I use pictures from Wikipedia that people have uploaded, even if they've been uploaded into the public domain, I don't monetize those videos. And technically I could, because some licenses on Creative Commons actually allow you to use the images for commercial purposes. But personally, I just don't monetize them because if I do monetize them, that means that it may generate money for me given that it gets enough views. Now, I don't want to make money off someone else's work, even if they gave me permission to do it. I would rather make money off my own work, so I only monetize videos that I personally record and create with all my own resources. Like, for example, speeches and cultural events that I host and have recorded for myself. That's completely my own work, because I'm the one talking, and the video is being recorded from my own devices, and I'm putting in my own time, effort, etc., to make that video. So it is wholly and completely my own. I don't feel justified in doing this if I have to cite someone else's work as a source in which I got information from, because it makes me feel as if I'm taking information from them and then just making a profit off it, which in my opinion is wrong. They did the research, they created that content, they were the masterminds behind the source which I quoted, so they deserve every cent for the information. That's just my opinion on the matter, and a personal preference. It's not something that's an absolute rule or something that you have to follow necessarily. But I do think it makes you better at being creative, because if you're not using someone else's stuff and purely and originally making your own work, you'll become better and better at becoming a content producer. Anyways, thanks all for watching. Have a great day, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.